Hello friends, welcome to Salesforce CMAtics video session 66. So in today's video, actually we will try to understand one concept, a very important concept, which is how to find, the count of your child objects, okay, if your grain level is parent, fine. So don't get confused with whatever I have said right now, but the topic is how to find the count of child objects if your grain level is parent, okay. Anyways, before confusing you a lot more, let's jump back to the topic right away and explain it in a very simple manner. So let me go to my data manager and let me see where I have made the augment node. Okay. I think it has to be somewhere in three, I feel. Okay, this is not the one in three, four. Okay, four is also not the one. Five, I think. In four, I have explained you. Okay, yeah, this is the one I was searching for. Okay. Okay, okay, fine, fine. This is the one. So see one thing, this account and opportunity which you see, right? Okay. Now I have augmented this where, not this one, where here if you see as per the augment node, my left source is account, my right source is opportunity, which means my grain level is account. And I think I helped you to understand what is this grain level and everything in our all the previous sessions when we were learning about the augment node. Okay. These are all very important keywords, grain level, all these things. Okay. Anyways, but here my grain level is parent, right? Because parent is account and child is opportunity. Now, if I open this data set, okay, what happens is suppose this is my account name, okay, and this is my opportunity name. Fine. Now, the thing is that suppose if I want to get the count of it, okay, let's say I'm working for a client and he's saying that, hey, I want to see for each account what is the total number of related child for that, which means you build the account dashboard, you have the grain level as account, that's fine. And I don't need much details on the opportunity level, that is completely fine. However, what I need to say is how what is the total count of opportunity they have for each account. Okay. Now the problem with this is like if you goes to values table, right? With this, I not values table, I'm sorry, let me undo this. If you go to compare table, okay. Now, under compare table, what is happening is you have this function called show subtotals. Fine. Now, with this show subtotals, okay, you will definitely get to see, isn't it? And let's say if I can sort it out by with this is already sort within group, let's say ascending, okay, descending, sort within group descending, sort within group descending is not working, and let's say sort within group ascending. That is also not working, I feel. Okay. Anyways, let's clear this out. Sort the table. No, not this one. What is happening here? Clear sort. Okay, let me clear the sort. That's fine. Okay. Now you see over here, basically for each account, I'm able to see what is the total number of opportunities. Okay. So if I scroll down, definitely, like for example, I saw somewhere three. Okay, for example, here if you see, there are three records, okay, which I have for opportunity. Fine. So definitely under values table, you get to see that. But one of the problem is that you won't be able to sort it out. Like if I want to see the subtotals at the very top, it's a little bit difficult. Maybe you have to apply SQL functions and all those things, which we don't want to apply as of now, because when we are handing something to the client, we don't want them to do any kind of coding, or we don't want to make it complex actually. So there's a simple way to do that. So this is one thing. And one more thing is like, if the client is was want to see this particular thing in the chart mode. So let's say in the chart mode only, the client wants to see what are the total number of opportunities I have for each account. That's the criteria. Okay. Now for this one, what we have to do. Okay. So let's say I create one more data flow and let me name it as free session 7. First thing first, let me create the account. The source object will be account. Okay. Let me select a few fields, for example, ID. Okay. Let me select the name and maybe industry as well. Okay. Also, let me select opportunity. Let me go for account ID. Let me go for opportunity ID. Sorry, normal ID, which is the opportunity ID. Okay. Then we have the name. Okay. And finally, let me also select the stage name. Okay. Now, the thing is that I will be augmenting this, of course. So let me put an augment node. Okay. So this is like augment account of my left source will be, of course, account. My left key will be ID. My relationship will be, let me name it as op, not an issue. Okay. Let me take opportunity, and from right key, let me select the account ID, and from the right field, let me select the name. And I think I have the stage name. Let me select the stage name. Let me click on create. And finally, if I registered, okay, let me name it as something like this: grain level parent to child. Okay. I think I by mistake I selected filter node. Let me go for register node. Okay. Source node will be this one. Alias also, let me name it the same thing. And let me click on create. Okay. Or I think I have a better name. Let me write it as count of op. Okay. Let me give it a proper name since we are dealing with this only. Let me name it as count of op. I think that's better. Now, the problem is here again, if I run it, it will show me the same results. Okay. So what I will do, I will add one intermediate step over here. Fine. Where I will put a compute expression node. Fine. And what I'm going to do is here, I will just write count. Okay. And let me name it as, let me take the opportunity from here. Let me add a field. Okay. Let me write here count as well. Okay. And it will be a numeric field where I'll just give one. Okay. The precision will be, let's say 2. Okay. And the scale, let's say 0. That's completely fine. Save. And yeah, here let me write as count of op. Okay. Now with this being done, now let me augment this with this one. Okay. 1 minute, I made a mistake. I think I messed it up. I messed it up. I messed it up. Yeah, I messed it up, huh? This will be here. And what I can do is probably I can go for left key will be ID. That's fine. And right key will be count of op. Okay, that's fine. Right key will be account ID, and right fields will be name and stage name. Okay. Propagate, and here of course it will be multiple values. Look up multiple values. Okay. Let me click on save. Let me rearrange this. Okay. So here how it goes. So I have this account, I have this opportunity. What I'm doing is I'm calculating one derive field. I'm adding one extra column. Okay. Where I'm just writing it as one. That's it. Nothing else. Fine. And after that, I will be running this data flow. So let me click on update and let me click on run. Okay. Let's monitor this. Okay. Now, if I open this record, let me search with count. Was the data set name I've given? Count of op, right? Why it's not coming up? Okay, count of op, this came up. Fine. Now over here, if I go for account name, right? And also let's say if I go for op name. Okay. Now, if I just go for why it's not showing up, unique 1 minute, huh? Count of rows. Give me a moment. Let me check very quickly what happened. Okay, under augment, I didn't pull in that field. Okay, this right source will be actually no right source is fine. I have to pull in the count as well. I didn't pull in the count. That's why I'm not able to see up. Okay, I want to see that count. Okay, anyways, let me run the data flow once again. Okay, now let me refresh this. Fine. Okay, let me pull in the account name. Okay, and now if I go for sum of op count, fine. See, you can clearly see over here, and let me sort it out by descending order. Okay, now you can clearly see over here what are the account name and what is the total number of opportunity which I have. Okay, I mean further I can drill it down with op name. Okay, but anyways, that's not needed because see for each opportunity this is coming as 5, which is not the case. Okay, that's a different issue which we are dealing with. But however, the clients what they need is they just want to see what are the total number of, they are not much interested in knowing what is the grain level, I mean much details about opportunity, but what they want is like for each account how many total number of opportunities are there. So this is the better way we can find it, like for this one, right? I mean if I take the Fowler 322. Fine. Let us search over here. Fowler 322. Okay. Maybe what I can do is I can go to account and search over there. Huh? Let me write here. Okay, follow 322. If I open this account, okay, you can see here there are a total of 5 opportunities, which I'm also able to see over here. Okay, 5 opportunities. Similarly, if I just open this one, map leaf, I will be able to see 5 opportunities over there as well. Okay, so that was the whole topic about which I mentioned, like how we can count the number of child records, the number of child objects if the grain level is parent. What I and I explained you in our earlier videos, the grain level means under augment if you're taking the left as parent and the right as child, because the grain level here is account, which means the detailed information on account will be provided if you build an account dashboard. Not much details can you expect from the opportunity side. Okay, all the records from account will come into picture over here, right? And that's the beauty of this. Like here, I'm also able to find what is the total number of opportunities for each account. Sometimes client might have that requirement, and this is the way to find. So you're just creating a new derive field, a new column where you are just mapping it as one. Fine. And once you do the summation of those count, right? So automatically, if you have that account name, automatically that will come here. For this account name, this is the sum of count from the opportunity level. Okay. So that's what I wanted to explain you on this topic. And this one you can apply. Like I have done this for account opportunity. You can do this for account contact. You can do this for account case as well. Okay, but in sales cloud we usually do for account opportunity or for account contact. Fine. And in service cloud you can do this for account case as well. Okay, so yeah, that's something which I wanted to explain you. And the same exercise we can also do it on the recipe. Today I just got time to do it on the data flow. We can do the same thing and try to understand some functions on the recipe side. Okay, so yeah, please definitely do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.